Hey, it's Ginger Boy, welcome back once again to Animal Crossing, and I've already watered those 3 flowers. Kind of had a interruption right away after the first, 30 seconds or so. So, instead of cutting the video, I decided just to stop it and restart it. Because why not? Anyway, as I was saying, I've come down to the conclusion I am not going to... Actually, wasn't there a bug catching contest coming up? Maybe? Flea market? No. I've come to the conclusion and kind of decided I'm not going to tear up my entire town. As interesting as it would be, as kind of fun it would be, I just don't have the time, really just that. I don't have the time to give it, unfortunately, to be able to replant everything, spend a lot of time doing that, and as such, I've kind of given up on the perfect town, because honestly, the only thing that's worthwhile about the golden watering can, besides it having a bigger AoE than the silver one, is it can grow golden flowers. Or golden roses, not flowers. Hello, Mr. Elephant. Miss Elephant. You are new in my town. Yeah, not a big fan of you. Your weird hair tuff is kind of ruining it for me. But, yeah, I just don't have the time to do that. But the golden watering can grow gold roses. And to get a gold rose, you have to get a black rose, let it wilt, and water it with the gold watering can. Now, besides just looking really nice, they actually sell for a lot of money. So you can kind of farm those if you get a ton of black roses. But again, getting roses, black roses, getting these, the purple whatever they are, or blue whatever they are, violet, I don't know what they are. Getting these, getting some of the other colors, pink roses, orange roses like I have, those are all pretty much chance. So to get a black rose, it is pure chance to get those. And then you have to wait until they wilt. They don't always wilt after you get them. And then you have to water them, wait another day. So it's, as much as they do sell for stuff, there's no real point in trying to farm them for actual money. And you can't breed them. They don't breed at all. So if you get 2 gold roses, you can't breed more gold roses. It doesn't work that way. So honestly, there's no real point in getting them. I would much rather get blue roses, which take a whole lot more time, and I could try and do it, but the amount of time it takes to get those, because it's all random chance and RNG and all that, it's just not really worth it at this point. I could try pretty easily. You take red, you put red next to each other, you wait until new red one spawns, you know, things like that. You get a hybrid red, it's like red and white, you wait till you get a red one, something like that. And so I could try and do that, try and get those, but it's just not really worth it. I want to talk to you all the time. One that really says insomnia. Oh yeah! What do you say now? What's... Mad... Hatter. So original. There we go. Yep, there you go. So original. Now you're going to be like, yay, I have a new greeting. Even though it's the exact same as it was before. So yeah, I mean, I could try to get blue roses by the end of the series. I'm not really banking on it to get blue roses by the end of the series. It'd be nice, but yeah, not something I'm like, yep, gonna get. So let us find this, get rid of that, and there we go. So yeah, not really a big concern about getting the golden watering can. Not super concerned about getting blue roses, though they do look very nice. I'm not super concerned about getting them. So that's what it comes down to. But I've not found the second weed. I only found one weed. So I still have one more to find, which is somewhere. I am not sure where. Could be up here, could be slightly behind the store, could be near the museum. I have no idea. So let's look over here. I think there are certain places like behind the buildings, like really behind them, that the weeds just won't spawn. But there's still some places around the buildings that they do, so it's a little annoying that you kind of have to look around them. Nothing down there. And of course there's so many trees that I need to look around them. Well, that's what I get for planting so many trees. Even though they were kind of asking for them, needs more greenery in the town. Now, some of your places have too many trees. You want trees and you don't want trees. Yeah. That is why I hate trying to go for a perfect town. The getting the perfect town in New Leaf is easier. It's still pretty much the same type of deal, but it is easier to get, at least. And if you have the beautiful town ordinance, weeds are far less likely to grow in your town, so you don't have to go and try and pluck them every day. Barely have to pluck them at all for a week. So that is nice. New Leaf is a little bit easier to get perfect town in, especially with the beautiful town ordinance. Even if you don't really want that one, I don't really know why you wouldn't want that one. Honestly, I really wish you could have had two in New Leaf. So New Leaf, if you've never played it and don't know what I'm talking about, when you play, you are the mayor of whatever town you decide to live in. And so as mayor, you can enact a public ordinance that makes your animals do different things. One of them is like an early bird, which makes the shops open early, the townsfolk get up earlier. I believe the shops still close at their normal time, and the animals will still go into their houses and whatnot at the normal time. But then you have the night owl, which is the opposite, makes things stay out later, makes shops stay open later. And those are really nice for people that have awkward schedules, that can't play during the day and can only play at night, or can't play at night and only during the day. I think it also adjusts the bug spawning a little bit, I want to say. I could be wrong though. And so those are really nice. Then you have the Bell Boom, which doubles the amount of money you get from selling things, but also increases the amount you have to pay for things. So once you have all the basic items, it's actually really nice because you can go in and sell really expensive things for a whole lot of money and rack up money really quick. And then my favorite, which is the beautiful town ordinance, it makes it so your flowers never wilt. You barely ever have weeds in your town. There are no cockroaches in your house, something like that. And then it also makes it so animals will water flowers more often, because they will go out and water flowers, and so they do it more often than not, and all of that. So all around, it makes your town not die for not playing it for a while. So that's why I really like that one. But I really wish they made it so you could have more than one, because you do get to upgrade your town hall after a while. And I would have loved it that once you upgrade your town hall, if you could have more than one ordinance running. Because then you could have like the beautiful town ordinance along with the late night ordinance or the bell boom or whatever. Because that would it would make the game that much better to be able to have two ordinances at the same time. Because as it stands, you have one, you can put on another one as many times as you want, but you have to wait, I think, a full day before you do it. And it costs you money every time you do it, which isn't that big of a problem. But it's one of those things that, oh, I so wish you could have more than one. And so I could have like beautiful town, so the town stays really nice. And I don't have to water my flowers because everyone knows I hate watering my flowers. And then I could have, the bell boom and get lots of money. Or my preferred one would probably be the night owl, because I tend to play games more at night than during the day if I have a chance. Just because I have more time at night than during the day. So that would be my preferred, but of course it doesn't work that way. Also, I cannot find this other weed anywhere. I have looked around the entire town like twice now. Going to look up here, maybe it's behind one of these trees. I just did not see it. Because it's kind of hard to look behind those trees. And I am not seeing it at all, which is a shame. I may just give up on trying to find that weed today. It is nowhere to be found, and I'm just wandering around my town, kind of aimlessly. So there's that. I'll look all the way over at the edge. I didn't fully investigate the edge of the map over in this direction. Kinda did, but not really. I also didn't look at the tiny little outcropping over on the other side. So I'll look over here really quick. I've come down here. Work my way back over in this direction. Check the little outcropping, because I keep neglecting this and not really paying attention to it. Nothing there. Nope, sigh, Limburg, not gonna talk to you. Where is that weed? That is bugging me. Yeah, I'll probably just give up on it, to be honest. I am not finding it anywhere. I'm not super concerned with finding it. It just bugs the crap out of me when I know there are 2 a day and I can only find one of them. I'll find it eventually, but it does bug me. It's probably behind a tree somewhere that I'm just not seeing. Well, anyway, one last check over down here. Kind of look behind these. Then look over here behind these trees. Nope. And I don't see it here. So I'm going to end it here for now. This has been Ninja Boy, and I will be back later with more Animal Crossing next time. See you guys then.